Alright, hadn't really planned on doing a video here, but I figured since I just replaced the axle on the side that I think was good with heavy duty, and now I'm finally working on the side that is not good, I should do a video just in case anybody else needs to take apart. So, let's see, I'm going to position this so that you can hopefully see most of the stuff. I've already removed the nut just using an impact wrench. Comes right off. So I think I got all the tools here, so it should go pretty quick. So first thing I'm going to do is remove the brake caliper. Put on my gloves so I don't get dirty. The brake caliper is going to, I like to break it with my breaker bar. If possible, that is. There it goes. Still not quite. This brake caliper bolt, by the way, is a, shoot, I have 1/2 inch here, so I don't know what it is. I don't know how many millimeters it is, since I managed to grab the 1/2 inch, probably 12 or 13 mil. Hopefully this will do it. Yep, there we go. Okay, there's 2 of these. And then you should get ready a piece of string to be able to hang this. I'm not that strong. Use a breaker bar. I think I probably torqued it to around 70 or so last time. Feels tight and probably had some thread locker on there. Right. We're going to want to get a little piece of rope ready. Tie it off up here. My brake pads are pretty new, so no need for me to really spend any time on it. So that's why I don't even bother removing the brake pads, but careful not to squeeze on the brakes or they're going to compress and you won't get them back on. Okay. All right. sure we get the ABS lines out of the way. Okay, so that I won't fall. Next, well, actually at this point, we're going to take off the rotors. Screw here. I've got mine nicely greased last time, so it comes right off. Put this right up here. And I'm going to take the rotor off without getting it dirty. I'm going to put it over there right back. Okay, the rotor off. Now it's actually easier to remove the dust shield. Well, it's not really necessary to remove, but might as well. 3 8mm to remove the dust shield. Should come right off now. I'll clean this off before I put it back on. Alright, now 15mm to loosen the hub bolts. I do recommend using a breaker bar, so you don't break your a sweat. That's bad. That's gonna be hard too. Okay, that should be enough. Get this one down here. That's done from down here. Okay, should be enough. This one. Okay, last one. Okay, I might as well cheat. Save myself some energy. You don't actually have to remove them immediately because you're going to need to use a puller. Since I just put this on not too long ago, this puller should be very quick. Oh, good thing that's tied up. Alright, it's tight. This puller needs a 18mm. Let's So you can see it's separating already. And it should really just pop straight out. Okay, that's pretty much out. Puller comes off. Put it in here so it's not getting wet. Okay, so this should be interesting. Why is this still clipped on? Okay, so you need the ABS loose because you're going to have to just flip it up. Ooh. And I forgot to this. All right, well, that is a broken, very clearly broken axle. Should be able to pull the rest out easily, but I need to make sure this doesn't fall. So I'll get another piece of string here. All right, good time for you to take some pictures. And I gotta pull the rest of the axle out. Oh, you guys see this? I'm gonna go take a picture. Where's my phone? Oh! This should be easy to fix. Text this some buddies. Text it to my buddy Ed. Where's Ed? Text it to my buddy Sean. All right, so that's the broken piece. Put my phone down. I don't want to reach in there if it's dirty. This is going to be a long one to pull out too. I think I need some pliers. How the hell am I going to get that? Need something to pull it. Oh, oh my God. Okay, there's no way this magnet's gonna pull it out, but why not give it a try? Nope. Okay, let's try this. Oh no, it's too wide. I have to just try to shimmy it out. Oh my God. Oh yeah. myself dirty. You can see my red line heavy duty shock diff oil. It's red, still looks pretty clean. And here's my wonderful broken, maybe I can get it welded back together, axle shaft. Okay, let's put this inside. Let's get the new one. Here's the new one. I really wanted a new towel. New towel. I want to wipe off the grease, but I need to wipe off any dirt. There's plenty of gear fluid in there to grease this. So I'm only going to apply some grease at the end here. Yeah, there we go, that was easy. Okay, big anti-seize on here. Don't want this to seize up. Okay. I gotta clean this surface, and then we can put it back on. Feels okay. So now loosen this. And this should just flip back around. Go straight on. Alright, AV sensor lights up. That should be it. Now I gotta clean each bolt individually. And put a little bit of 270 heavy duty Loctite on here, just a little dab. And here this is supposed to be about 70 foot-pounds. Make sure you apply them evenly. That's why you tie it on the string. Okay. Do finger tight first. Of course, as you're tightening it, it's going to center in, so that's important too, to do properly. going to use the power one. It's too fast. So come in slowly, so it's all centered. Bring the hub in evenly. So that rubber gasket, you gotta make sure it enters in. It's getting close. Okay, let's bring it together there. I'll do it there. There, so it's about almost there. I just gotta torque it. Okay. Okay. It's closed up. There's not much diff oil leak, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. Torque wrench. Set 66 should be enough. I think it's supposed to be like 74 or something like that, but the Loctite on there, it's not going anywhere. I don't like to get all of them at the same. Tighten a little bit here and there first. Right. Double check one more time. Okay. It's tight. Looking for the dust shield. Wipe it down. Something like that. Usually I have to get up and get a lot of tools, but since I just did the other side, I had all the right tools. 8mm. Doesn't need to be very tight since it's 8mm. Just don't want it to fall off. I could probably put some Loctite on it, but it should be fine. It's a tiny 1/4 inch, you can't get it too tight. All right, last thing, brake caliper. Oh no, I need to go get the brake rotor first. Okay, be right back. Before I do that, this NTC's here seems to have worn off a bit, so I'm going to put a little bit more back on. Keeps the rotor from sticking, so it's easy to remove. All right, that's pretty good. Okay, oh my God, right back. Don't touch the rotor anywhere except for the edge. Oh no, this would be rotated. Alrighty. Put the screw back in to center it. Okay, got anti-seize on my calipers already. Looks okay. Teeny dab more. Alrighty. And last but not least, let's get this caliper back on. Alright. Make sure the discs are back in shape, nice thick calipers. Or not calipers, brake pads. Okay. That will hold there while I grab the 2 bolts and clean them. Tiny bit of Loctite. All right, hold that going. And then the other one. Almost done. Just gotta put the tire back on. I wish I could rotate it. Oh my God. Then I gotta take everything off. It's too much work. Cheat on this one. Thought I was gonna hit my head. Almost hit my head. Okay, same torque. check. Set for 66. Yep, that's enough. This is Loctite on there. All right. ABS back on the clips. Let's pull off of that so that there's more room. And we're done. All right. Let's put the tires back on. And there you saw a half shaft being replaced.